Hard to remember ever being in a pandemic. It's hard to remember ever being social distanced from my show. It's hard to remember Brett looking like a terrorist. Hi, I know it. It's Southside Steve, and that is my co-host, Mr. Brett Barney, along with the now on Tyler Maynard. All good, brother. And this is the Yeah Come On show, and it's brought to you now from our homes, sponsored by 285. That's Circle 285 for all your insurance needs. Just go to circle285.com if you think you're paying too much, as well as David Markwell, psychologist extraordinaire. And the name of his company is, Brett?
Ridgeline Counseling, baby. Come on,
See,
man.
that's a test.
Yeah, come on.
As a test. No, but just go to ridgelinecounseling.com. He has several locations, North Georgia as well as right here in Atlanta. And he counseled me, and you see how I turned out. I never would have had that lovely wedding picture taken if it wouldn't have been for David Markwell and Ridgeline
Dude, that's
Counseling.
you?
Who'd you think it was?
Wait, say it again?
Creepy?
Yeah.
All right. It's actually...
I thought that was John Belushi.
Oh, my word.
Is that really you?
It is me, and it looks like a man with his daughter. That's my wife holding on to me tight.
Am I creepy?
Dude, I thought
No. That's a good, beautiful picture.
that was one of those dumb, like, Belushi collared sweatshirt pictures.
I will tell you that my wife, when I got it done originally, we lived downtown, and we didn't have the wall space for this large bedroom type situation we have now, so I had it on an easel in a corner, and she thought it was a little too big, but I think she's grown into it. I went big, baby.
As you always do.
I gave it to her big, so I went big. But I do, since you've acknowledged my wedding picture behind me, I got chased out. Tyler, you've seen me in 2 different rooms in my house, and I've been chased out by a sister-in-law that's here working from home.
Awful.
And a screaming child.
And a screaming child. So now I'm upstairs in the corner of a bedroom where I think I'm safe. But let's talk about y'all's backgrounds. I'd love to ask one Brett Barney what that is.
Yeah, we got to know.
Oh, what old ass handed down picture is that? Is it little? Is that little Lord Fauntleroy? Is that little Lord Fauntleroy? I think
Once you see what it is, you'll laugh. I got a preview of it earlier. It's from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's
Jeff Daniels on the shitter, painted by somebody.
All right, from a distance, it looked like a grandma pic of little Lord Fauntleroy.
It totally does.
But now that I see it, it's brilliant.
It is.
Oh, it's a great piece of art.
No, that's fantastic, dude. So are we in your home, Brett?
Yes, we're in my mother's house, actually.
Is that the basement or where are we at?
Ass, all that stuff. No, I don't care.
And Tyler, where are we in your house?
It's like my main room. Yeah, you can rotate in and see everything there.
Oh my God, that looks all stoned.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where's your mommy?
She's not. I do not live with her.
That's not true. That's not true, my little baby boy.
She's quarantined somewhere else.
I just want to say right now, I don't trust Tyler and his wicked ways. He goes around and he just kisses. He kisses up on the girls, all the young girls.
I sent her a picture of a big weed nugget this week by accident.
I'm so worried. My little boy Tyler is smoking the ganja.
I was trying to send it to my buddy in Tennessee, and I sent it to her, and I was just like, "Oh,
wait, what's your buddy's name?
Derek? Why?
How do you confuse texting mom and Derek?
His mother's name is Darren.
It was the last.
No, that's true. That's true. My daddy named me after his favorite brother, Darren. My name is Darren Maynard. Darren Maynard.
Oh, it's Derek.
And Tyler always sends me these gay pics that he means to send to Derek, and they come to me, and I'm so offended. I'm hurt more than offended. I just want Tyler.
I'm not gay, but you turned me gay.
I just want Tyler to do so well on the Yeah Come On show, and with that Ted Jenkins of Oxygen Financial. Matter of fact, Ted asked me to mention him. Go to Oxygen Financial. Is it .com or .net, honey?
It's .com now.
It's actually both.
Yeah, it's either one.
Both of them.
Take your choice.
Okay, well, y'all go about your show, Tyler. Quit sending me marijuana pics.
I'll try.
Wait, can we hear how? Like, what was your mom's
you never
reaction?
done that? Well, she just said yuck in a joking way. We just laughed about it. But
Well, I would say your mom's kind of cool then.
yeah, she's not. Yeah, we're adults now. At a different time, it may have been a bigger deal, but
Isn't
it's like the
funny?
last message you have open. So I went in. I was messaging her last, and for some reason, I thought it was my buddy. It's just
How
it was
high
a
were you?
stone mistake. Yeah, I mean that's the point we're getting at.
Well, the cool thing, I think, is how open you both are with your mamas. I mean, my mom knows everything about me because of the radio, but she knows that Brett Barney loves anal sex, and she knows, Tyler, you're a pothead. Your mother. I think it's fantastic.
Exactly.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with anal sex.
I only did it with 2 girls. I did it with 400 and the last girl before my wife, and they loved it. And you know what? 400, we had her on. I kept calling her 400, and we had her on the morning show as a guest. And she had done a little bit of work at the Cheetah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Was she tatted?
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? She danced. She's a dancer. But she comes in and she goes, but she's like an intelligent dancer, just with a hot body. And she's one of those that really put herself through college. Never mind, though. But she goes, I thought it called me 400 because I lived up 400.
What a fucking idiot. I would have came in her asshole, too. I don't want to recreate one of those.
Oh, nasty. Do you see my wife in the background? Do you see my wife? And you just said that.
How dare you sully his home with
I'm
that
just
talk.
saying, I wouldn't procreate with a girl that was that stupid.
Oh! No, you didn't see her. Oh, my God. Insane. Natural breast, too. Good God. Thank you for showing me your breast app, too, before the show started, Tyler. I mean, Brett.
Oh, dude.
What? I was like, what?
No. You're talking corn titties.
I can show you a little breast app right now.
Yeah, show us your corn titties.
I don't want to see your leftist areolas.
Oh my God.
Tell me about what you're doing, Brett, because I know you're all over it. You've been at home for a while, which tells me you are bored silly. What is
I'm bored
corn?
as shit, dude.
Yeah, what are corn titties?
Corn
Corona
titties? No, not corn titties.
Corn,
like stuck at home. Who
Girls
are now
that are so bored that are flashing the internet. Yeah,
they're posting pictures of their tits on the internet. Yeah, I mean, I can show you some if you want. I got more. I have a ton of these things saved on my phone.
How many are we allowed to do that, Tyler?
I won't do any of the nude ones.
Don't do naked. Just show me something, but not naked.
Okay.
I know for a fact we have one 15-year-old watcher listener. Wow. All right. Yeah, come on.
Oh, I like that. Looks like a hammock. Looks like a hammock holding tits.
Damn.
Enjoyable. Now
Are those real? Those look real.
Yeah,
I think they were, yeah.
Oh, he's doing one more. What are those?
It's like a big fishnet.
Oh, I see. Yeah, she's wearing fishnet. There's nothing like a girl actually putting on fishnet.
Everything, a whole bodysuit.
No, we literally in the summer catch fish with it, and I wear it.
Dude, who wants that? It's like cutting open like a thing of oranges. Like, I don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah. I was
like a big bag of oranges.
I was dating a girl years ago that lived up near the Atlanta Dragway. You know, outside the perimeter, and she showed up at the door wearing a fishnet football.
She have teeth?
Yeah, a few. A few.
Wait, what number was she?
Like, I don't know, 290 somewhere.
Is that because she lived on 290?
Yes.
Yeah, she was like, that's the road I live on.
But she answers the door, I guess, in an outfit to kind of turn me on the first time we hooked up. And she's wearing kind of old school underwear, and she's wearing a football jersey that's fishnetted, and her nipples are sticking through it.
Dude, was it crop top?
It was like it was cut off. It was like a 1979-81 football jersey. I'm like,
that is amazing.
I'm like, that's sexy. It's all I could do to stay. If I had driven so far, I would have left. If this would have been a buckhead pick, I'd have turned around going, I don't think so. I can't do this.
This feels like a scene out of Varsity Blues.
It was, yeah, no doubt. She goes in the kitchen and comes out with whipped cream and all her medicine. Like, I'm leaving. Do you think I want to get that messy? That didn't turn me on. Walk in here naked. That was food on your
Oh my God. Me, dude.
He's got the coronavirus.
I know. Hey, by the way, let's do a check on the Yet Come On show. Yet
What's
Come
up?
On show. Is anybody
What's
sick or any of y'all's friends sick?
No, I don't know
No.
anybody.
No family sick. I've stayed away from my parents and my grandfather, and
Well, your granddad's like 103 years old, right?
96, so he might as well be.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah,
You can't get him sick. My boy
No, he's
Tyler got grandpa sick.
He already got over a pneumonia when he was like 94, so like he doesn't need this shit again. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I ain't been sick
Yeah,
since
yeah.
Past that.
I know. I thought that was him for sure.
Obviously we're doing
no one.
we're
I've
doing
seen
radio.
Ted Jenkins a couple times, but yeah, hopefully he doesn't have it. He's been probably seeing more people than most. But
No, isn't it weird? We're doing radio at Bailey's house on the show because we can't get in the studio. You're not in the studio yourself, Brett, and then I don't think you're at Oxygen Financial right now.
I've been going once a week, real quick, just to knock a bunch of stuff out and load up for the week on projects. And then
where's y'all feeling? Should we lock it down or not? And I have maybe, and you'll love this, Tyler. Don't go to the other room and touch yourself. But I might even have more of a liberal view on this than a conservative because I want it shut down. Shut it down. Screw the Band-Aid. Screw people's rights for 2 weeks. Let's stop it. Maybe put a stop to this virus and get everybody back to work and turn this economy around.
Well, yeah, it's the only way, I feel like, because I feel like there can be no economy if we let this thing get out of control, because the healthcare system is such a massive part of the economy, and if it like buckles and collapses,
and there you go. And Brett, you are my conservative brother from another mother. How are your
what
friends?
are you doing? Who's distracting you in the background?
I just got flashed.
Oh my lord, you got corona titties.
I just saw some corn titties.
Corn titties, not corona.
All right, Tyler, hold on. Go jump in this with me. Brett, I double dog dare you to have her run through the screen. Topless.
She already went upstairs with the dog.
Oh man, I'll edit it out. I'll leave it.
No, that's not happening.
Hey, did she go upstairs with a dog and a jar of peanut butter?
She's like, if you're not gonna lick that titty, somebody's gonna.
I think it was the dog and like maybe a White Claw or something.
Yeah, she's probably like, Lord. Brett, I know you won't go there because you think you're going to catch something, but the dog will. No,
she's
so
probably
Brett,
pissed me for calling her out on that one.
What do you think is the best way to handle it, Brett?
I think the way we're handling it right now is possibly the best way. I'll be honest. At first, I didn't think much of this. I saw this kind of as like 2 weeks of fun. I went to Clemson and went drinking at a bar up there.
All right, see, you're a dick. You're spreading this crap.
No, so like I got invited to a lake house, and it just happened to be down the street from Esso. And I was like, I got to go check out this famous bar here at Clemson. So I went and did that, and then came back. And but dude, I'm bored shitless. I've been getting out of the house every day. I went drinking in downtown Roswell last Saturday and got busted by the cops.
Dude,
I'm gonna kick you in the
problem.
Here's the deal. I'm not even going in my neighbor's house. We're talking like over a fence line. Well, we don't have a fence, but you get it. We're like literally social distancing, and then you're like a party animal.
You're the one that's going to make the government crack down even harder.
I know.
Right now, they're just asking nicely.
I made zero contact with anybody. I sat benches away from other people. And then the cops came out and were like, yo, y'all can't be out here drinking, but you can finish your drink. So in the bars, we're like, yeah, we've been busted like 5 times today. We're not stopping.
Well, thank God I don't.
They're letting you haggle drink prices. Like,
really?
When in America have you ever been able to haggle for drink prices? It's awesome.
Dude, I think that aspect is cool. I think it's funny they're doing to-go drinks and letting people walk away with an open container, liquor or beer, and they don't know whether you're getting in a car or walking. I mean, it's like drive with a drink.
Yeah.
Well, you should know this because you owned a bar. You guys get liquor cheaper, correct?
We do.
Cost. Yeah. So you can buy bottles of liquor from the restaurants, and they'll sell you at cost.
Wow. I mean,
you get like handles of Jameson like much cheaper.
Yeah, I would think they'd want to make some profit, but you're right. It's based on
you have to buy food with it.
Well, Well, you got to buy. All right, but there it is. That's the hook because they're making a killing off their food. But yeah, you're right. It's like the more you buy, the better deal the liquor companies give you. So certain items I knew I was going to sell, but man, it was no weird thing for me to buy literally 24 bottles of Jack Daniels at a time. And you know what I never, ever did? I never did it. I never took liquor out of my bar home. Not once.
Oh, really?
I know. I couldn't believe I didn't do that.
Supply.
Well, right now, I know a girl in town that's having to do that because, it's just like, shit, raid the liquor, raid the bar right now, and then we'll make up for it when all the shit returns. Like,
yeah, you got to do what you got to do. But these are weird times that we're going to talk about this one for, a decade to come.
Oh, dude, it's going to change society going forward. I mean, it's crazy. Like,
it is. Just look at us and having to do a podcast like this. I mean, I'd like to be in the same room, but it's so funny. My wife goes, I'm worried about you getting around Brett. I'm watching his
I would be too, dude, because I've been going out like a motherfucker.
Yeah, now that you just confessed where you've been.
But she goes, Brett's everywhere. And then she's like, are you asking people on the show where all they're going? And that's the thing. I'm in a room with 5 people doing a show, and I don't know what they do. I have no idea.
That's the real question. Yeah, it's like
last Friday I went gun store shopping, like hopping around to different gun stores. Insanely packed, like no social distancing at all. Lines are like hundreds of people deep. Every gun store has like maybe 10 to 15% of their guns left. Like, I'll even, can I say the names of the stores? Do you care?
I don't care. Are you saying from an advertising point of view or because maybe they get upset? From an advertising point of view, I don't, because any of our advertisers, I'm going to give them love because this is a weird situation, and I'm going to extend their time period. So I don't mind a one-time mention. Before you mention unpaid sponsors, let's mention a couple of paid sponsors because we're trying to take care of our people because we want everybody back to work. That's probably the one thing that upsets me the most. I'm not in fear of my life or even my family's. Maybe I should be, but I just hate it what it's doing to the economy. So I want to mention Circle 285. Go to circle285.com. You're probably paying too much. Matter of fact, I know you're paying too much for insurance. So go with Circle 285. They'll get you to the right insurance company, a Type A, and save you money on what you're probably spending right now. Also, I want to thank Oxygen Financial, Ted Jenkins. Go to oxygenfinancial.com. Especially in these crazy times, you want financial advice. Should your money be in bonds? Should it be in stocks? Should you hold on to what you have in your 401k? Should you be ready to buy up stock because it's incredibly low? And then thirdly, right now, I will throw it to a fine commercial from Dr. David Markwell of Ridgeline Counseling.
My name is David Markwell with the Ridgeline Counseling and proud sponsor of the Yelkamon Show. We have offices near the Marietta Square in the East Cobb area of Shallowford Road and Johnson Ferry, and also an extension site in the Fannin County area outside of Blue Ridge, Georgia. We provide counseling for couples, families, individuals, children, substance use issues, relationship issues as well. We accept insurance, provide all the professional counseling that you need, have 6 on staff with me, so we definitely can meet those needs for you as well. Also got to provide counseling. I've known Steve for about 19, 20 years and been able to provide some counseling for Steve and Amanda, and now they're on their 2nd child, so apparently counseling can help. Yeah, come on.
Now, Brett, you can talk to me about all the gun stores and everybody you went to visit. And why are you going to gun stores? That's the other question.
Stockpile ammo.
Okay, you just need more ammo. How much ammo, before you mention these gun stores, should a man have? I know for a fact, and you've been through my shotgun, I've got a box of shells, and then I've got like 3 or 4 in the chamber, and then I've got 14 hollow point bullets for my Smith & Wesson 357. That's it.
I have collectively a little bit, I would say, over 1,000 plus rounds right now.
You're ready for a shootout in the front yard.
Dude, I'm ready to rock. Dude, I got my go bag already set with my AR and everything. Everything. And like that's not even a joke. All my shit's loaded.
And see,
like I'm ready to rock.
I get you, and then
He's ready for the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, but Tyler Maynard, if you look
no, don't think I didn't have my moment where like all these preppers have been right this whole time. Like I should have had fucking guns. I should have had stocked food. Like,
well, here's the good news. A lot of people don't realize this. Tyler took some marbles from the kid down the street. He has a jar of marbles and a high-powered
sock.
No, slingshot. Got a slingshot.
There we go. Yeah, hey, that can do some damage. Man.
I know. So
right to your small.
Tyler's like, all right.
Is he
so
David now?
Tell me about your gun stores.
Dennis the Menace.
So I went to Adventure Outdoors, which is like one of the biggest gun stores in the Southeast, over by the Brave Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
It was bananas. Like there was no ammo left. And basically all they had was like 20 gauge or 45. It was stuff that like it was not really a practical common, bullet. There was no 9mm.
Brooks found you.
Come here. Say hi to everybody. Come here, little boy. Don't hit the button.
What?
Okay.
I watch the baby bus.
Oh!
You watch the baby bus? Let's say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Good drop.
All right, that's Tyler.
Yeah.
Say hi, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
All right, and that's Brett Barney. Say hi, Brett.
Hi, Brett.
Those are the boys.
Remember me?
Remember Brett?
God.
Remember when you pulled a knife in the house on your friend?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Say I love you. Wait, blow kisses to everybody that loves the Yeah Come On show.
Oh, I thought we were blowing kisses to each other.
All right, go off with mommy. Okay, there you go. Go to
Brett,
mommy.
did you blow kisses? Did you think he was talking to you?
No, he was blowing kisses all around. Right, it's fine.
No, yeah. So basically, I went to Adventure Outdoors. Almost no ammo. Lines to check out were insanely long, like 100 people. The lines to even look at guns were like 20, 30 people deep. So I just said F it and left. Then I went to a local.
It's good to live in Georgia with the rednecks.
Yeah. And then I went to a local gun and ammo store, completely out. And then I went to Academy Sports in Cumming. And they're actually really smart about this. They put a limit on how much ammunition you're allowed to buy. You can only buy 3 boxes. So they actually had stuff left. And when I was checking out.
Should have done that with toilet paper.
Well, when I was checking out, the woman was like, people were coming in here the first day, dropping $3,000 to $5,000, like single person. Boom, they would roll up a cart, $5,000 in ammo. Boom,
Jeez.
Gone.
Wow.
And they maybe had like 10 guns left too. Like their whole stock was depleted. But it's crazy how much people are buying.
And you're right. If this went on long enough, the only way that would happen is if we lost. I think power is the only need to defend your property. If we lost power, then the grocery stores go down. Then there's no refrigeration. Then the ice is gone. Once people don't have fresh food, then it gets weird. That's when I think people start breaking into homes, when there's no power, because there's no alarm systems. Everything's down. Your cell phones are down, after a period of time, other than revving them up in your car, and then people are running out of gas. Then it gets weird. That's when I think the guns do come into play. But for what we're dealing with now, stores open and being able to go to restaurants and get to-go food, I think we're fine. It just sucks. We're all bored as hell and going nuts. But what sucks is the people that are out of work right now. That's for
sure. As long as the food's up and the internet's still up, there won't be civil unrest. But as soon as that happens,
but it could happen. You lose power, and we're in the caveman days. In 72 hours, it'll get freaky. All right, look, enough. First off,
get the fuck out of here.
That's too close.
What do you mean?
I can see all the pores. Oh, he's got some peepers, man. He's got some eyes. That's what gets the ladies for him.
Let's talk about. Have y'all been, just to get off the
get your fucking plaque
guns and the ammo?
Good.
Let's talk about that Tiger dude. Are y'all watching that? My wife had me watching that last night. We interviewed him about. I guess it was about.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, 4 years ago. We talked to that dude on Bailey and Southside on Rock 100.5. So I've interviewed him before. But, I mean, I didn't know about all this. We were talking to him about marrying dudes and that kind of stuff and carrying a gun with him everywhere. But my wife goes, you got to see this. And she goes, and she laid it out perfect. She goes, everybody is walking in on somebody watching it. And she goes, and the first thing they say is, why are you watching this crap? But if you watch it for 3 minutes, you're in. You're locked in, and then you're glued to it. At least that's what is happening at our house.
I was the opposite. I watched it by myself the first episode and a half, so like 1 into 2, and I was like, this is kind of stupid. I couldn't get into it. And then I went back that night and started the first episode, and I was like, oh shit, I'm hooked. And then I ended up spending like 7 hours or whatever watching the whole damn thing.
Oh, dude.
I need to check it out, apparently.
Dude, I love the girl that gets her arm. I mean, I don't want to do a spoiler alert.
Who cares? Yeah, that's not a spoil.
It's not?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Nothing. If it's not a fiction movie, I don't care.
All right, so there's no spoiler alert then. Yeah, the chick gets her arm bitten off, and she's like, I'm going back to work. Technically, it was my fault. I'll be there in 5 days. Anybody else would have sued that dude.
Yeah, workers' comp for life.
And she's back at work. Didn't ask for anything. She's like walking around with no arm going, my fault. I'm like, bullshit.
Who's the worst out of all of them?
The worst?
What episode are you on?
His first husband. The one with only like 4 teeth in his head. And they're in weird spots. There's like one here, and one here, and then one here. And, he's got all those body tats and everything. He's the odd one for me.
No, but okay. I'm talking like out of the 3 main players.
Oh, shit.
Out of the
Never mind. That would been worse.
Out of the 3 main players, who do you think's the worst? Because there's the guy in Myrtle Beach. There's the guy. Holy crap!
What's falling off your wall?
That thing just fell. Scared the shit out of me.
Oh, is there an earthquake over there?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then there's the woman in Tampa.
Right, it's got to be the ponytail dude with 6 wives.
Oh, so the guy in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, the Myrtle Beach dude. And he's just like, this is the way it is. This is the way. I mean, these are the weirdest damn people. I didn't know they existed, and I don't know why the government can't come in there and shut them down. I guess they can't.
I think the worst is the woman in Tampa, the Bashkin lady.
Oh,
Carol Bashkin, because
the one that doesn't pay her employees. No, she pays $100 a week.
That's why she sucks.
Yeah, she $100 a week. And here's the other thing:
to be around wild animals.
The guy in like Myrtle Beach. The guy in Myrtle Beach pays $100 a week. The woman in Tampa, she doesn't pay them at all. She's just like, people will work for me for free, and she makes them work like 40-hour weeks or like 12-hour days, 6 days a week, and she works them like dogs on Christmas. Everything. They all are volunteers. She won't pay anybody a dime, and she murdered her husband.
Oh, I know. Yeah, the part about murdering your husband and feeding him to the lions. But here's the thing that she does. She has this program, and she's like she's a karate person. You know how you work your way up from white belt to yellow belt to purple belt? This chick does it in T-shirts. Yes. Yeah. So she starts you off. It's like, I don't know, you start off with a purple shirt, and you got to work your way to a blue shirt, and then that's like meaning you've been with her for 3 years to get a blue shirt.
The royal blue is the intern shirt, and if you can fast track that. It's like takes like 5 years for her to know your name, she said.
Yeah, I just don't keep up with names. And then she's going through filming everybody in line that she's charging what, $75 a person or something stupid.
Dude, my brother. So her big cat rescue is 6 minutes from my brother's house in Tampa. He's like, yeah, I've been there multiple times. I'm like, fuck you for ever giving that woman money.
Yeah. Why? Just to see those. She's only got, 9 or 12 tigers. She don't even have as many as she says she does.
She says she has like 200, but he told me that when you go there, they basically say like all our animals are rescues from like circuses, and he's like, they make you feel bad for the animals. Like because he didn't know all the background of it until he saw it as well. And he's been there multiple times with his son.
You know what you do to find out that's true? You say, show me a trick. I want to see that tiger do a trick. Then I know it was a circus tiger.
Right. Then they're doing a good work. But yeah.
Prove to me you saved it.
How about the guy in Myrtle Beach? When he talks about how much it costs to come to his tiger reserve? He's like, okay, it's $350, but we're just like airplane flight. Like the more popular the day is, the more expensive it is. He's like, there's people that have spent $650 to come today.
Jeez.
Dude, who's spending $1,300 for a couple to go look at tigers for a day?
That's insanity.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm watching the show with my mouth wide open going, is this really happening? But it is.
It's wild.
It is a good watch. I mean, and just the fact that they're like, we'll kill everybody if you come and try to take our tigers. We'll have a shootout. We'll go Waco on your ass.
Oh my god! Over the tiger,
dude.
Yeah, at least Waco is based on a religion. Like these people are willing to.
Y'all bring them tanks in. We'll attack you with tigers and sabers.
Yeah, they'll sick them on.
Dude, how about the one guy that was like, I found this shit on Craigslist, and then it's like he's filling the gas tank while smoking a cigarette.
I know.
Don't do this at home.
Oh my word. That's insane.
And then the chick walks up with one arm and goes, I got good news and bad news. Good news is I ain't suing, but he just bit off my other arm.
I've been watching that McMillions scam, the McDonald's Monopoly documentary.
I already saw all of that.
Was good.
That was good.
Man, that was deep. I had no idea how big that was. That was crazy.
How about this? My wife puts on The Americans, and I guess it's about the Russian spies. Takes place in the 70s, 80s. So I'm digging the soundtrack.
Right.
I'm like thinking this shit's new. It's season 6.
It's like 5 years old. Or something.
I didn't know.
Dude, that was on when I was in college.
God.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Like,
Brett, you look like you're in a cave, man.
I am, dude. This is like my hangout little area.
Your man cave?
Yeah, it's not a man cave in your mom's house, bro.
No, that's what I was gonna make the next joke.
No, but can we all say that Netflix could really step up right now and put out more material? So, like this Friday, when this show is being released, Ozark season 3 is going to drop, which is huge that they're going to be dropping this during this. But I think. Wait, I can't hear Steve.
Yeah. Oh, Steve, we lost
Steve,
you.
your mic. Steve, you there? Is he just being an idiot?
I know what he's doing. Yeah, you fucking asshole.
I just wanted to see how you take it.
Should have done the Wayne's World.
I told Tyler.
Dude, I was about to go like this. Southside.
Yeah, I knew he was doing it.
Mike.
Yeah. I was giving Tyler the signal, and he wouldn't go with it. I'm like, dude. No, I thought we'd mess with you and act like we couldn't hear you. But I got to tell you,
I went along with it. I acted like I didn't.
The thing is, I can see y'all. I have levels now on this other computer, and as you can tell, the camera it doesn't look like I'm from like the '80s. Although this house is dope.
Yeah, you should have done the Wayne's World.
Let's go. No, but I think
later on, y'all want to look through my wedding book.
Oh my god.
Is it there?
Where is my drop I need right now?
So I just wanted to bring y'all all here to tell you a story about
it sounds
love.
boring as hell. Go ahead.
Yay!
Oh my god! Between the picture in the background and that, we're on like Steve overlay.
I just like not having to drive after this.
That burp was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Man, anytime I have been driving, it's like 1950. I love the traffic out. It's amazing.
Oh, dude, I know. I just want to go places because I can get there fast. When do you guys think? When do you guys think we'll be back to normal?
Summer, June, if we're lucky. May, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Crazy,
dude. I'm gonna be in quarantine for my birthday. It's gonna suck.
Oh yeah, no 420 fest for you.
No, they shut it down. Yeah, no money.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No anything fun.
Well, no gifts either.
My voice.
Damn.
My voice just cracked a bit there.
I think Netflix should have done this a little different, like Tiger King and whatnot when they released this stuff, or the new Ozark. They should have done like 3 episodes on Monday, 3 episodes on Wednesday, 3 episodes on Friday to keep people spanned through the whole week. But I also think it's genius that they're dropping them all on Friday, which is giving people a reason to stay home on the weekend when they don't have to work. So it's kind of What do you think?
Well, we're all staying home. I mean, everybody stay where you're at. We'd love to be in our studio at Oxygen Financial, but we are at our homes and our individual little special rooms. Y'all want to do it next?
We made it work.
Y'all want to do it next time from bathtubs?
Sure. Yep. That's the plan. I don't have any pants on, by the way. So.
I mean, I'm
naked from the waist down.
Are you really?
Steve, I love how you're trying to like look like. No, I'm not. Jesus, yeah, it's jeans.
Damn.
All
right, well,
I like not wearing shoes. Oh, Steve, I have your. By the way, dude, I have your birthday present just sitting here.
What is that now? He's gonna stand up.
Well, do you like it? Because if I don't get to see you for the next few weeks, you can just give it to yourself for your birthday.
No. It was made specifically for you.
I can't wait. I will tell you, I just want to thank everybody.
It did come from China, though.
Oh God.
It has a sticker on it from China.
Hold on to that shit for like 2 weeks until I know it's not contaminated.
It's been here for 2 weeks.
All right, but still, you've been holding it, I bet. Brett, you quit going out. Tyler, dude, listen to your mom and stay at home.
I will. Yes, Mama.
All right, well, this has been the Yeah Come On show, and it's been brought to you by OxygenFinancial.com. It's also been brought to you by Circle 285, and it's been brought to you by Ridgeline Counseling. David Markwell, thanks for listening. Look, you guys stay safe. On behalf of Brett and Tyler, man, don't get this crap. And if you do get it, don't spread it. Let's get past it and get everybody back to work. Yeah, come on. Later, man.